Welcome to our Glendale project. We just completed this project for a local landlord who was a little bit inexperienced and bought these properties from a family member and wanted to increase the rents and the quality of the tenants, and brought our company in to advise and to do the construction on this property here. This is one of 6 units in this complex. When we deal with property managers, the rule usually is that unless an upgrade is absolutely needed, we make upgrades that will pay for themselves in 36 months. Originally, I believe the last tenant was paying $1,000, and we're going to have this property manager list it at $2,700. So we do feel that our company not only turned this project around really quickly, but also drove a lot of value that is going to continue to compound over the lifetime of the service of this property. We're using durable materials that are sourced locally at the home store but still look good, using paint that's washable. We always love to use high quality paint. That's one place where you don't want to skip in property management. This is a Sherwin-Williams paint product. We use super paint in a flat finish here. Here in the living room, we did all new windows in the property. These are low E Energy Star rated windows. And the nice part about these on the first floor is they have what are called night guards, which allow you to open the window up and stop any sort of burglary incident from the outside. No one can lift up the window. This is a code feature of new windows in standard, but something that really is an upgrade from the 70s windows that were in this project when this property was built. As you walk through, this fireplace is not in use, so we did paint the inside just to give it a cleaner look. We did maintain the mantle that was originally here for cost-saving measures. Walking into the dining room here, the homeowner went a little off script and bought a fancier fixture. Normally we would do an LED flush mount. The owner does envision someone having a formal dining room table. Normally we would encourage people to use an LED flush mount in a rental. While it's not as visually appealing, it is less of a potential for someone to hit their head or for damage, and this fixture is not easily replaceable. Replaced all the thermostats with Honeywell programmable units. We'll walk into the kitchen. We did subway tile backsplash and under cabinet lighting, stainless steel dishwashers and appliances. We did faux Carrara marble laminate countertops with an integral sink. And this detail you don't see on many of our projects, but this is an extra that really makes it look like a solid surface countertop. The nice part about the tile backsplash in a rental property as well is it's a wipeable surface. The client originally wanted white grout. We advised against that in a rental property. We always try to use a darker grout. We did have an ice maker that the homeowner wanted installed. Again, we do not encourage our clients to install those because that is one of the #1 reasons to have a flood. Someone walks away, they are just poly lines that are put together. So that's not something for property management that we usually use, but this homeowner did elect for a 36-inch so that this would appeal to a family renter being a 3-unit apartment. electric stove, which was existing. We find that most of our clients prefer gas, but electric was here and we didn't want to run a new gas line. The hood vents to the outside, which is always great. Luckily, that was already run when the building was built. There's a half bath off of the kitchen, which is quite compact. Traditionally, in a rental property, we would suggest a pedestal sink because these inexpensive vanities from the big box stores typically don't do well with any sort of moisture splashing from heavy use. In this case, we had to use one because of the way the plumbing was coming out of the wall, or else we would have to have ripped the entire wall open. We did a tempered window in here, as well as frosted glass on the bottom for privacy, even though we do back up to somewhat of a nature preserve here. These cabinets, there was just a sort of a void here. We did install just upper cabinets, and this is a great hack. This is 2 sets of 42-inch upper cabinets, and we just stack them on top of each other and put some trim around it. It's not a perfect install because you do see a seam, but it did give you additional storage like a spice cabinet or additional places for plates and silverware in a kitchen that doesn't have a ton of storage. We did have a unique challenge here. This used to be a door, and this would be a small closet off of the kitchen. And what we suggested to the client was we take a pantry cabinet, because these are all stock cabinetry, so available at your local home store or within 5 days from one of our distributors. And normally there would have been an interaction between the doors. But here, we took this pantry cabinet that normally would have been in a kitchen, we cut the bottom off of it, and we slid it in, which allowed us to have a beautiful finished pantry cabinet instead of an ugly closet that no one was using. Off the kitchen, we have a door down to the basement, and we installed an automatic light so that we avoid a trip hazard. This is a stairway that has a pie shape to it, which can cause potential hazards. So we do use a non-slip paint on all of the stairs. It's the best way to cover them, we've found, instead of carpeting, to use a nice high quality product from Sherwin-Williams. That's great for this. Going down the stairs to the basement, not the most welcoming basement. It had a bunch of partitions up. We advised the client that we take all of those down, create an open basement. We do advise against painting concrete block because it does trap the water, which can create a foundation issue. But we do encourage a nice paint on the floor, which is the same industrial enamel that carried up the stairs. And we do spray the entire ceiling, for some clients black, and this client elected white. This allows the basement to have a little bit cleaner feeling, as well as you could put some area rugs down and create a little hangout for teenagers or extra storage that just seems a little bit higher quality. And this doesn't really cost much, so it's an upgrade that we think is well worth it and will return well for the client. On this property, when you have a stairwell, many apartment units don't have a stairwell to worry about, but carpeting them or putting any sort of flooring there can represent a challenge. And the way we save money on this project for the homeowner is by painting around the stairwell to the baluster right here, to the balustrade and the newel post, and then wrapping the carpet. So you have painted here, carpet here. Additionally, on this property, we do work with a carpet vendor locally who does buy seconds from very high-end carpet mills. This carpet you normally would not see in a rental property. Originally, there was no light here. We added a light. And what's so great about this particular light, and what we recommend to all of our property management clients, is that on staircases that we mount something as flush as possible. There was not an opportunity because of framing to have a recessed can light, but this product from Halo we believe is second best, and it sits about 1.5 inches proud of the drywall surface. And when people are moving mattresses and furniture up to the second floor, this really helps us not have to come back to fix a broken glass fixture. Here we are in the only bathroom on the second floor. This is the only full bath in this property. The client elected for a single sink. Sometimes we would do a double, but here, I think in a 60-inch, a single did work. We used our favorite toilet, the American Standard Champion 4. This thing can flush an entire thing of golf balls like you would see at the driving range. Has a full 4-inch flush all the way through, which is the same size as the pipe that's in the ground or that's in the floor. So this is the property manager's favorite toilet. This is very hard to clog. If you have a tenant that clogs this, you've got quite a tenant. Here to save money for the client, we just reglazed the tub and used existing tile, cleaning it up. It was not in the budget for a new tub. This is a cast iron unit, still in good shape. It was green, so we reglazed it to white to bring it up to modern standard. The tile, not the most modern, but in good condition, and we felt that at this price point that this was something that was not worth ripping out. So the windows in bathrooms need to be tempered, and tempering means when the glass breaks, that it breaks almost as one homogeneous sheet and not into little flakes that would get into your feet or skin. It sort of sticks together. And then in bathrooms, we use an obscuring glass on the bottom, and that's a very inexpensive upgrade and something that avoids us having to use a blind. We do the same thing in kitchens sometimes as well, because blinds in kitchens and bathrooms don't do well in property management. That's a wear item that needs to constantly be replaced. So this avoids us having to have a blind. I think the rest of the tour up here is going to be pretty brief. We did a linen closet in the hallway. That one does not have doors. Doors, well, they're a luxury, and while we install them often in higher end construction projects, they tend to be a product that breaks very frequently with rental properties, especially the accordion style doors. They're not solid core, and they do not do well with heavy use. We do have 2 more bedrooms, master here, and a second kid or guest bedroom here. The master has great size to it. You can fit a king size bed in here, which is rare. And I think that's great for the location of this property to be competitive with other properties. This is across the street from a Class A property with amenities. So to have this sort of space is really going to be able to maximize the rent for the property owner. We did go to solid core doors in the bedrooms and all of the other spaces, because that is a luxury and also an item that does wear. Going back with solid core doors, these doors should last the rest of the life of the property. When we got here, these were all kicked in, and we went with new hinges that are brushed nickel. They match the new brushed nickel hardware here, as well as the closet hardware. And we think really bring this project to 2024.